Actually, I don't have them coming in. I think we're probably going over there.
Ah, well then you better pay attention to this next segment because we're talking about in-law etiquette. And so since you will be the in-law, you got to make sure you're doing things right. Diane Gottsman is here. We're answering your questions and we've got some do's and don'ts. Welcome back to San Antonio Living. I know you're probably going to have relatives staying with you sometime this month. We've got a lot happening. Fiesta, Easter. When the in-laws come to visit, who's doing the etiquette? Is it you or is it them that should be following the rules? Diane Gottsman is our etiquette expert. She's joining us this morning. It's so good to see you.
Nice to see you.
I love this topic because there's a lot of arguing that can happen when relatives visit because they feel one way, you feel one way, your husband feels another way, Cousin Joe has his opinion. I mean, it's crazy.
That's right. It's
so
crazy.
It's a good thing we're doing this segment. Let's start. Should we start with the question?
Start with the question.
Okay. A viewer wrote in with this one. Hey, Diane, here's one for you. What do you think of a mother-in-law that comes in town and immediately starts rearranging furniture, raises the pictures, and tosses out junk from the kitchen drawers? My husband doesn't think it's a big deal, but I do. Should I say something?
See, you know, not everybody is like that. We need to preface this whole topic by saying in-laws are great, but we have to be polite.
Right.
And that mom-in-law is not using her best judgment. When she goes into this woman's house, goes to her drawers, decides what's junk and what's not, and rearranges the pictures. So the husband needs to take care of it. Okay. It's his mommy.
That's a good rule of thumb.
Yes.
So if you have an issue with an in-law, you need to go to the person that the in-law belongs to.
That's right.
And then they're the ones who need to address the situation.
They need to, because he is showing respect to his wife by saying, listen, Mom, you know, I appreciate what you're doing. I know you mean well, but we have those pictures there for a reason. And that junk is really our box tops for Johnny's school.
Sure.
So, you know, think about how you're going to say it. It's all in the tone of voice.
What if the husband won't do it? What if he doesn't agree?
Well, that's a whole different topic. But
that's
you know
right.
What?
My husband won't agree.
And if he doesn't, then I think it's right that she take it in her own hands and say, I love you. I want you to be happy here, but it would make me happy if you just enjoy yourself and leave my couch in that corner, not that corner.
I put it there for a reason. All right, here are some helpful tips if you've got people coming in to visit and they're staying with you. You say an important thing is to create a flexible itinerary for these folks that are visiting.
So if they're coming to your house to stay, that means you said yes.
Okay.
Okay, so if I let somebody stay with me, it's my responsibility to make it comfortable for them.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean that I have to stay with them 100% of the time. So, you know, there's a lot of things to do here in San Antonio.
Sure.
So buy them some tickets to go to see a movie.
Okay.
You know, let them go to the art museum, give them a GPS and give them your car keys. You know, find some things that they can do on their own because they want to be by themselves. Also, they want to be with you, but they also, you know, they might want to wander on their own.
That's true. Yeah, sometimes being with me is way too crazy, and in-laws don't like that kind of craziness. So that's a great idea. Buy them some tickets to the movies, a sporting event, something like that. Set up something special for them. Again, I don't have to go, right?
You don't have to go. And then here's another idea. So they're already on their own. They've done their thing. But now you have to spend some time with them. Okay, so you can't send them out. They come for a week and they're gone. And here's your itinerary for today. So take them someplace. We've got all kinds of things to do. And we have all of these surrounding little towns that have antiques and wine country, and take them so you're interactive and you're not necessarily talking to them the entire time. You know, they're doing their own thing, they're doing it with you, and then at the end of the day you have something to talk about. You're building memories with them.
Very true. I like that. So set up something fun. I like this idea. Host a dinner party in your in-laws' honor. I think that would be fun.
Because it's showing them respect. It's showing that you appreciate that they're there and they've traveled to the distance to see you, but you don't have to sit with them, you know, that particular night and make conversation, because, you know, that's the big deal, is having to make conversation. We all feel very uncomfortable for some reason. So if you invite some friends that you know they're going to enjoy and you let them kind of do a little bit of the work. And again, another moment, another magic moment for those in-laws of yours.
I love it. Is it okay if I've got people staying with me at my house and I go to bed early and I leave, because I have, you know, I have to get up early? Is it okay for me to leave them alone?
Absolutely. And especially when you're on a schedule, you work the next day, you know, just be honest and say, here's a television clicker, here's a bottle of wine, here's some, make yourself at home, but I'm going to need to check out because I have to wake up early. Or you can even say, I'm just really tired, it's been a long day, but please excuse me, but continue to enjoy yourself, and here's the cocoa. Just let them know that you're not taking off because of them.
Okay, let's talk about setting your in-laws up at a hotel or something like that. Maybe you don't have enough room in your house. Maybe there's a new baby.
Maybe you don't want them.
Maybe you don't want them.
I mean, the truth is, maybe it's not a good fit.
How do you do that? How do you say, you know what? I don't think you're going to be happy at my house. I'm going to pay for your hotel.
You can say, it's just not a great time. It's our kids are on a schedule. We're really trying to reorganize. I don't want to hurt your feelings. We love you, but we want you to be close to us. I just think it would be better to give you your space. And if you have the means, and not all of us do, but if you do, say, listen, here, I've set you up for a couple of nights. You can take a couple of nights, especially if they're staying long term. Because let's face it, it does become an inconvenience when there's lots of you and you're in a tiny space. And hopefully they will understand, but you have to weigh the risks. Do you want to offend them? Is it going to make a long-term rift? Or do you just want to say, listen, we can sacrifice for the next few days and work through this? Again, all in-laws are not bad. It's about really
in-laws are a good time.
It's a good thing as long as both parties are respectful to each other.
Okay, bottom line. There you go. Look at that. Jinx, 1, 2, 3. All right, if you've got questions, Diane has got the answers for you. She loves it when she hears from you guys. She's with the Protocol School of Texas, PSOTX.com, the website, DianeGottsman.com, and the phone number is there for you as well. It's 210-826-7400 for more.